Usually, I'll start somewhere around 5 o'clock in the
I
morning.
get up at 5:15 every day.
My day is usually starting around 6 o'clock in the morning.
Try to be through by 6 at night.
You start in the morning with chores.
You're outside. There's something different every day.
Agriculture is a lifestyle.
Been driven to do since I was very small.
I really enjoy being your own boss. I also enjoy the variety and the challenge.
You can never get bored of one job because there's literally dozens.
Being able to plant a seed or see a calf being born is a very rewarding feeling.
When the sun shines, whether it's a holiday or not, you got to harvest your crops.
I like those challenges. That's what kind of gets me out of bed in the morning, gets me fired up.
I have a passion for farming that I was born with.
I'm carrying on a tradition of the family. I enjoy being outdoors. I love seeing the fruit start in the spring and harvest in the fall.
What keeps us motivated in farming is definitely the incentive to be able to work from home, continue our multi-generation operation, and help move our business forward and adapt to new technologies.
Ag technology is constantly changing.
We use technology in almost all of our farm equipment.
GPS technology. We use computer programs to keep track of the cows.
I've got all my alarms for coolers and freezers tied to my cell phone.
We also use GPS for variable rate application of nutrients.
Technology has improved our efficiencies probably by 30 to 40%.
So that makes us more efficient and it helps us sustain a healthier crop.
The mill, it takes the apples and it takes them through the whole process. It washes them, chops them, presses them, filters, pasteurizes, and right into the bag.
The cow program as well. It keeps track of when she calved, when she was bred.
We have a customer management platform to look after our customers online.
It's all about sustainability and the availability of local food production.
Cows all have a transponder on their leg that records their activity.
When you're open to retail, you're also looking at the best technology to get your customer through the door with the least amount of hassle.
It's really important for agriculture today to get into the 21st century and adopt technology that's used throughout other industries around the world.
We're always trying to figure out ways to be more sustainable, more economical.
We in agriculture work very hard to make sure that people are following the environmental programs and all the other regulations that we have to produce the best food that we can.
We use a reduced tillage system.
That which doesn't get sold while it's fresh is used to enrich the next crop of vegetables.
If we do our job that way, we're here for a long time.
You want to be able to keep using the land for generations to come. I mean, my grandfather bought this place in '62. 50 years later, still farming the same land, and I want to keep going for at least another 50 years.
I think it's very important for people all over the world, in particular Canada, to know where their food comes from.
Durham Region people like to buy local. There's a lot of people that do, and it is great. There's a real industry there.
You know, you can plan your weekends around just shopping locally with your kids.
Get a relationship with the people that you're selling to and buying from, you know, the farmer and the consumer relationship. They love that, and we love that.
Customers buy in to our share box program at the beginning of the season. So whatever's ripe and fresh and bountiful from the fields is what goes in their boxes. They can come out to our farm and see what we've grown on the fields.
Staying close to home or grown close to home, you can find pretty much anything you want in the Durham region.
As soon as you pick sweet corn, it starts converting the sugars to starch. So the sooner you get it to the people, the sweeter it is.
We need to keep things in season, and that way we appreciate what we have in season.
It supports the farmer. It lasts longer.
Everything's controlled.
Always get the best quality, the freshest fruit.
I know it's fresh.
The future of agriculture is pretty exciting.
There's great opportunities in agriculture.
People that are wanting to get into the agriculture sector is get education and get the experience.
There's a lot more to the farm than doing chores every day. There's the management decisions, there's marketing.
My wife is a Bachelor of Commerce. I have a business degree.
Farmers are well-educated people.
So many different options for students.
The curriculum that we provide is not just about large plot farming, cash cropping, but has a lot to do with also about sustainable agriculture, becoming stewards of our soil and stewards of our environment.
I love my job. I'm surprised more young people haven't gone into it.
For young people that are looking to get into farming, it's a great lifestyle.
Farming is a viable path.
And there's nothing better to be in your office at lunchtime or at break and your two boys are sitting across from you and they're working in the business.
Young people are the next generation that will feed the world.
I'm doing a Bachelor of Science at Guelph.
It's just not riding a tractor or feeding a pig.
And then I want to move back home and help Dad take over the farm.
Our kids have been involved in working on the farm since they were small.
It's great to see young kids take over the farming operation.
I enjoy monitoring the cattle.
Seeing the passion in the children's eyes when they're doing what they enjoy doing.
Of course I'd like my kids to take over the farm someday.
I sure hope that someday I've got a grandson or granddaughter that wants to get in the business.
Agriculture is the fuel this country works on.
It's important for us that consumers know the value of farming.
We have a special job, and that is to feed the population of the world.
Agriculture contributes to the local area, but it brings business, it brings people into the area.
At Windmill Farms, we're advancing the cultivation of the crop through innovative technology.
And I can see us in 6 or 7 years having 165 or 70 full-time workers and well over 300 seasonal workers.
The contribution made by the people in agriculture and farming are what keep this country very strong.
We are basically producing the food to feed Canadians.
I mean, it's kind of the backbone of any economy.
Agricultural professionals are huge stewards of the landscape.
They do so much good for our region, but in Canada, they do great things, and we need to support them and continue to support them.
The realization is how rewarding it is at the end of the day, knowing you produced that crop, you produced an animal.
It's a passion, it's a way of life.
Our farmers are the soul of the community. Agriculture is a great place to be.
It's been a good life.